Yeah, last night was a bit of a struggle, but I laid on my left side and had no problems. So strange. This pain just shifts all over. Well, not all over. It's not a big shifter. It's not like it's shifting from my head to toe. It's shifting in a very specific area, though. I think it's like I'm recovering a little bit faster than I have in the past, and I like to think it's probably because of some weightlifting. Oh God, come on. Okay. Oh, that car, the timing. I'm just not in any good position to make any forceful moves. The library's open at 8:30. But while sitting on the library yesterday, that's when my pain started coming out.
In 1 mile, turn right on South 6th Street.
In fact, the pain is coming out right now. This is tough. It's so tight. I'm so restricted for movement. This would be something that people would get electrical therapy for. You kind of shock the muscles, which tightens them, and then the tightening of the muscles gives relief. Keeping the electrical nodes in the right spots. But I mean, that's what weightlifting's all about too.
Right on South 6th Street.
Oh geez, take a right. Yeah, my movement is so restricted. Oh!
Traffic light. In 1/2 mile, arrive at Cottonwood Public Library on the left.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking about sitting in my car and eating and enjoying and relaxing, but I can't with all this pain. Alright, so this says it's a Constable. Constable. Alright, so apparently the website is wrong about the opening hours for the food bank. So it said 9 and it's supposed to be noon. So I guess I'll head over to this library. And I passed on a lot of stuff. I probably shouldn't be eating this. It tastes good. I've never seen tires like this. What the heck is this thing? Alright, the pain has returned back to my spleen, and it's been gradual since about last night, but just recently at 5, it's really hit hard. This is different. Okay, it's hurting more on the exhale than the before compared to before. Before it was hurting on the inhale. When I take a deep breath and bring air into my lungs, I don't feel the pain. But when I exhale, I feel a lot of pain. Whereas before it was hurting when I was inhaling. So it seems like this around the diaphragm. And around the liver, when it hurt just last week, okay, it's already come back. It was hurting on the inhale, and burping and laughing and all of that. And then it gravitated to the back of my liver. But just 2 months ago, it was in my spleen and affecting the back part of my spleen. Now it's affecting the front part of my spleen. But it went from the back of the spleen to the back of the liver for pains, and now it's in the front of the liver, and it's just gradually getting worse. Like there's blood pooling or something. It's getting tight and painful. What is going on? Why is this happening? Is this, another pulmonary embolism? Am I just getting pulmonary embolisms that are going back and forth? But this is going to take me out for 3 or 4 days again. If the history serves correctly, the cold makes it worse. I don't know what I can do to improve it, to alleviate it. Lean forward. Take careful breaths. I gotta walk very slowly again. Yep. It's like it's a hernia or something. It's almost like it's a hernia that's going back and forth. I don't understand. The doctors they pretty much stood with only option as a contusion or something. Injuries. If there was somewhere I could run to make this better, I would definitely like to do that. I think maybe if I got warm water, I think I want to try to get some warm water before it hurts too much. I've got to dig behind my car and get out the warm water holder, stop at a Starbucks and get some warm water. That's a factor in healing, or at least lowering the pain. So strange. Oh, I'm a little surprised they don't sell pumpkin pie here. That's probably for the best. I gotta say, eating that pie was a very painful experience. It's just tickling that left side that's in the spleen. Maybe I should have had not eaten anything and just kept an empty stomach. That probably would have been smarter now that I am experiencing this pain. Oh. Alright, it's 9 p.m. and I'm suffering enormous pain with breathing. Once again, my best position is leaning forward to get the most relief. And very little movement. There's a lot of shifting going on. With each breath. Oh! This is a very bad pain. I don't know if this can show up. This is DaVita Dialysis. They just line them up for this stuff. Every seat has its own machine. I think somebody smoked about 3 of these cigarettes and then threw them on the ground. I don't know why I picked them up. Maybe I'll give them to some bum. I don't really want to smoke any of these. These natural tobacco are just not quite as addictive as the ones that have nicotine injected into them. So I can walk around and do window shopping late at night and with no problems, no health problems. And then as soon as I sit in the car, my spleen starts really acting up with pain. It's like sitting in this car seat is cursed. There's just so much pain. It feels like waves of rumbling, and they're pain rumbling. I just don't get it. How could sitting cause pains like this? Is it the shape of the seat or something? So as soon as I get out of the car, my pain reduces. What the fuck? Alright, so I come over here, and my spleen is feeling fine. It's not acting up. My car's just over there. What's going on? Why does my spleen act up inside the car like that? I got the windows up, but the rooftop window is open. I don't think it's the air. The shape of the seat? This is just a bench. Is it the shape of the seat? Alright, it's 7:11 in the morning. The only way I can be pain-free is by laying on my left side. Just sitting like this is hurting. Well, I guess I didn't look at this very closely. I thought this is where we get like a license plate if I want. I have a question about that, but there's nobody here. I caught them at a bad time. They're normally open at 8, but 2 Wednesdays a month they open at noon instead. I'm treating for a slipped disc right now, and it's not really much treatment. I'm just doing some different stretches that should hopefully align that slip disc back into place. I think these are beds. Ones that you can prop up to sit up on. I think the best stretch for my back would be laying on my stomach and then propping myself up on my elbows. That's one of the most rare things I can do living in my car, because there's just so few opportunities to do it and get away with it without people giving me weird looks and stuff.
Alright, no pets.
No pets. Come on, my pet. Hello.
Are you all together?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know about that mentally.
Could one of you please sign in? Yes.
We'll be a little bit.
All right.
This room, this one?
Yep.
Thank you. Whoa. The answer to the question of why it's named Clemenceau is there used to be two towns here, Cottonwood and Clemenceau. And I said, well, why was the town named Clemenceau? And she says, I don't know. He was a prime minister in France or something of that nature. I knew that part.
They should really call it Frogtown.
Well, I said, wouldn't it be funny if in France, you know,
Yeah, they probably did, yeah.
Here's a sewing machine for Becky.
Oh, they got some old stuff then.
that's it.
This was in my fact the session, but it's not in the computer, so I don't need to do that.
And you go up in his room, and you make that turn, and you've got the key, you go up and press it, and the fire station, and go back down. When you turn to come back down, that last building that exists is like 20, 15 feet lower than the rest of them. They've got bars around it so you can see it. That's where the shaft collapsed, and that whole building collapsed. The rest of it burned, all the way down to where the pizza place is. So that parking area,
Heat water, but in summertime, they didn't run the furnace, so you didn't have any hot water. We had a hot water stove. And it was about this big, and you'd build a fire in it, and then heat the water, and the water was. Yeah.
On those days, either you survived or you died.
That's it.
That was it. Those are the two choices.
It's Stephen.
We have one of those people.
Pure chrome, boy, that's,
Trying to put some of these things in, stuff like that.
oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.